congratulations on the film. I think it's another great film. You should be very proud of it.
Thank you. It's nice to hear. I am very proud of this movie. I don't think I think it's a movie I probably couldn't have made until right now, and I think it's an ambitious film in a lot of ways, and sort of calls a lot of the things I've been reaching for in my other movies together. So I'm proud of it. I am. Thank you.
What was it like being back at a film festival and then also piggybacking off that? Can you talk a little bit about the role film festivals played in your career?
Well, I owe everything to like Sundance, right? It changed the course of my career and to some degree my life, and bringing Station Agent there. And I had no idea what I was walking into, literally. So, full circle to end up at Cannes, a festival that I also had never been to, but had heard so much about. And, quite frankly, the filmmakers that frequent Cannes are the people who have had, a huge impact on me, European, world cinema. It's the home of that, right? And not to mention, we made the movie, 100 miles down the shoreline in Marseille. And it's primarily a movie made in France and set in France. So to bring all that to a festival like that after the year and a half we have, it was overwhelming on so many levels, personally, creatively, emotionally, cinematically. It was a lot. But it didn't disappoint. It was really an incredible event, an incredible moment, I think, for all of us involved in the movie, certainly. And by the way, not only screening at Cannes, which was just a tremendous night, and to feel that movie, forget about the end, forget about, what the applause, but just like to feel the audience leaning in and embracing that movie the way they did was just so exciting. And then to go down and screen it in Marseille for a couple of audiences down there was really emotional.
Yeah, I mean, I felt it. I actually saw it in a screening room here in LA, but I felt the emotion. And I mean, it really pulls on the heartstrings at times. And I love the storyline that you created. The French storyline, I think, is the heart and soul of the movie. I think it actually, in some weird way, kind of shifts the focus. You kind of want more of that story more than you want the other story.
I agree, man. I think you could sort of pick your lane in this movie. And I've heard some people be like, oh, the movie doesn't know what exactly it wants to be. And I'm like, make no mistake about it. You might not like the movie, but it knows exactly what it wants to be. This is exactly the movie we wanted to make. I wanted to make. And I'm going to challenge audiences. If you want a clean cut thriller, they're out there. In fact, this story is out there in the thriller form. It's quite good, but if you want something that has a little bit more range and dimension and I think emotion, like real human emotion and quality, that's what I love about this movie. The time we spend with Bill and Virginie and Maya, I adore that. And I think that is a nod for me to many of the French films I've saw over the years, where I watch these films that kind of weave this web where I'm like, where is this going? Why am I leaning into these people so much? These sort of disparate individuals who find a sort of connection. And, I think in that way, it's very much one of my movies too. So like I said, I don't think I could have made this movie before now.
Tom, thank you so very much. I really do agree with everything you said. I think this is a delightful film. It challenges audiences, and it's made for adults, which I appreciate. So thank you.
Well, thank you. I hope they go to a theater, those adults, and see this movie.
Yes, it's nice to see something original for a change. Thank you.
Thank you, man. I appreciate it a lot. Very much.
All right.